All right, so I knew this was gonna happen. So Philadelphia has now banned. They've now banned the SHIESTY masks. Y'all know the masks that Pooh Shiesty used to wear back before he got locked up? It became a massive trend. Everybody was wearing them. I remember going to the gas station to buy like a Powerade. I walk in the gas station. I'm looking for my beverage and shit. I grab the Powerade, close the door, look to my left, and it's a nigga with an orange ski mask on. I'm like, do I need to be concerned? I mean, I was strapped up, but I'm like, damn, nigga, like, are we really about to witness a robbery? Of course, the dude wasn't there to rob anything. He just had a shiesty on because that was just a fashion statement. But now Philadelphia is just banning them outright. Like, they're just not fucking with it no more, which would make sense given the crime rate. Now, let's see what they got to say about it.
Philadelphia, a new law makes wearing a ski mask in parks, schools, and on public transit punishable by a $250 fine. The ACLU warns it could limit free expression. It would also make it easier to identify and track the car thieves and looters who, of course, make videos like this possible from Philadelphia. Philadelphia City Council member Anthony Phillips authored the bill and joins us now. It's good to see you, sir. I appreciate it. Tell us what the idea behind this is.
Leland, it's good to see you as well. Listen, I just heard you talk about the ACLU. Hardworking residents in the city of Philadelphia made this bill possible. Everywhere I went in the city, people literally said, we need to be hard on crime and we need to find a way to get individuals who wear these ski masks to literally take them off. We've seen not only robberies in our businesses, but we also see in public places, people are nervous and scared of individuals who are wearing these ski masks. What I'll tell you is that we do not. I don't work or speak for the ACLU. I speak for hardworking residents in the city of Philadelphia. Yeah. And what I tell the ACLU is that they need to be in these neighborhoods and listening to individuals who are petrified of folks in these ski masks.
Now, the funny thing is, I've seen people on social media saying stupid shit like, they targeting black people, they trying to come at black people. The reality is this, bro. Some of these trends are literally retarded. They're retarded. You niggas out there walking around with fanny packs strapped to you with your gun inside, buy a fucking holster. Some of you niggas act like you're 15. You grown as fuck. Stop carrying firearms in these little fanny pack bags y'all got strapped to y'all. Stop doing that. These like fashion side bags, stop doing that. Stop. I know you have a gun. Everyone can tell you have a gun. Stop doing that, number one. Number two, this shiesty shit. This shit is not cool. Walking around with a shiesty on, not cool. Bro, people want to be at peace. People want to walk outside and feel like they're safe. Not everybody knows that some of y'all niggas mean no harm. As a black man, I understand that a lot of this shit has become a fashion statement. It's fashion. Dudes walk around with shiesties on. Some niggas walking around with full-on balaclavas with the three holes. It's a fashion statement. I understand that. But even then, I still keep my eyes peeled because I don't know. It could genuinely not be a fashion statement. Those videos that just played in that news report, those weren't fashion statements. Those were literal thefts involving like scores of people. Like 15, 16 people busting through the window, stealing shit. How are people supposed to know? As a community, bro, we got to do better. I'm seeing people like every time I see these robbery videos come out where it's like scores of young black kids breaking into shit and destroying shit. I'm like, bruh, we are worsening our own communities for ourselves. And then I see grown adults in the comment section talk about it's all good. The stores are insured. The goods are insured. They got insurance. These companies are not going to operate at a loss if they don't have to. You know what they'll do? They'll build their stores in a different community. Why should we sit here and have to pay these increases on our insurance because our goods are being stolen instead of being purchased? They're being stolen. Gucci ain't gonna sit there and keep allowing their shit to be stolen. Oh, insurance. No, insurance rates go up. You crash a car, your insurance rate go up. Your shit gets stolen, your insurance rate goes up. It's just the unfortunate reality of life. Whether it's a small company or a big company, they're not gonna take unnecessary losses because they don't have to. They can move overseas. They can move to a different community in the country. They can do everything but service us if they want to. And that's why it's so important for us to understand that these mass thefts and this shiesty bullshit and all this bullshit is unacceptable. It's absolutely unacceptable. And the ACLU and all these other organizations talking about it's getting in the way of people's freedom of expression. Look, if you want to take a picture for Instagram with a shiesty on, bro, do your thing. Do your thing. That's fine. You want to do a photo shoot with a shiesty. I get it. I'm not against that. But what we got to take into account is the fact that, like, my nigga, you can't just walk around in public with a shiesty. You cannot just do that. Like, that's just not an option. Society, civilization, the functioning of our communities and our cities is more important than a fashion statement, bro. Especially a fashion statement that overlaps with crime. I'm just keeping it a buck. Like, bro, like, y'all niggas had sagging. Okay, y'all still got that. Y'all got sagging. Y'all niggas got all this bullshit going on with these little satchel bags with guns in them, bro. Like, okay, bro, at some point, we gotta draw the fucking line, bro. We already seeing niggas assholes, niggas booties through the fucking jeans. Like, bro, we've already seen enough with this sagging shit. We've seen enough. We've seen enough of y'all's ass. We've seen enough of y'all's boxers and y'all's briefs. I'm gonna keep it 100. Pause, but I'm gonna keep it real. Like, we've seen enough, like, all these, like, crazy-ass little fashion statements, bro. We've seen enough. The shiesty shit is just going a little too far. To the point where we don't know who's really a criminal and who's not. This shiesty shit was cute while it lasted, but this shit has to end. And I'm glad that Philadelphia is banning this shit. I don't give a fuck. You want to wear that shit for, like, Instagram or, like, Snapchat or whatever? Feel free. I'm with it. I'm in support of it. I'm not against people expressing themselves. But when you're out in public, bro, in places where people are fucking vulnerable, public transit, schools, stores, where people are vulnerable. I don't want to have to fucking try to buy a fucking snack or a drink or whatever, and I'm looking out the corner of my eye to make sure you ain't pulling up on me with a gun. I shouldn't have to do that. But we got this issue. So ultimately, bro, like, this shiesty shit, bro, it's corny. It's lame. I don't know how many street niggas need to die in the rap game before y'all realize this gangster shit and street shit is fucking corny. King Von, dead. Young Dolph, dead. PNB Rock, dead. XXX Tentacion, dead. How many people need to die before y'all realize this shit is corny, bro? Bro, these niggas is losing their lives, bro. Not just our favorite rappers, but just innocent, everyday people are losing their lives as a result of criminality, bro. And we sitting here promoting and culturalizing it like it's cool. But all it's managed to successfully do is destroy our communities. Like, we gotta at some point grow the fuck up as a community, bro. All this ACLU shit and you banning the shiesties and that's racist. Stop, please. Please. Can black folk who know better, can we please stand up? And that's why I'm so glad that it was a black man that got this bill passed. I'm so glad that it was a black man. Because they wouldn't have let it pass if it was a white man. Or a white woman. Maybe if it was a white woman. But a white man definitely could not get that bill passed. I'm glad a black man stood up and said, look, innocent, average, everyday black folk who ain't gangsta have to deal with this bullshit. I want white liberals and black liberals to understand something. Because I'm a liberal, but I'm realistic. When y'all sit there and empathize and sympathize with gang members and criminals, bro, you're not just your victim. Bro, the majority of their victims are black. So while you're sitting there thinking that you're sticking it to the man and, you know, racist white people lose again, like, no, by the way, like, in case you forgot, normal, average, everyday black people who ain't gangsta are the main and primary targets and victims of these acts of crime and this crime culture. So when you sit there thinking that you're sticking it to the racist white man, you're simultaneously shitting on black people who don't want crime in their communities anymore. We got to be for real. I understand that we don't want to victimize people of color. We got to be real, though. We got to be real. Because reality is, people of color disproportionately suffer from, specifically black Americans, disproportionately suffer from internal crime. Intra-racial, not inter, but intra-racial crime. And if the left is going to continue to sit there and stand in the way of stopping people from putting an end to this crime, bro, like, we're going to gain a reputation of being enablers of crime. We're going to lose elections like Democrats. We're going to have a hard time winning elections. We got to get hard and tough on crime so that Republicans cannot sit there and run on that platform. The same Republicans that overturned Roe versus Wade. The same Republicans that are trying to put Trump back in office. We can't let that shit fly. But it's going to fly if they have reasons by which to push their elections. We're going to put we're going to put an end to crime. If Democrats want to beat Republicans so bad, y'all got to remove all their ammo. So not only from a moral perspective of protecting the communities, but also from a political perspective, at least pick one. Pick some sort of priority. Pick some sort of incentive to stop this shit. But it's got to stop. So ultimately, I'm glad to see this shiesty shit come to an end. Like, bro, like, I'm not against gangster rap. Like, I listen to questionable rap sometimes. I listen to Drake rap about how he's a mob boss. I personally like the shit. But we got to draw that wedge between entertainment and reality, and we got to grow the fuck up and be adults. So I'm glad this shiesty shit got banned. We got to prioritize our communities and our cities and our governments over crime and crime culture. There are other ways to service the community besides catering to criminals. So that's my take. Do y'all want the shiesties to be banned or not? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.